Do you feel like you have some weird, dark, negative energy attaching onto you? Do you feel like you're in bad luck? And do you want to know how to remove them? I'm going to share with you the 3 powerful ways on how you can effectively and instantly remove any bad lucks that might be clinging onto you. And this is huge because for the longest time in my life, I thought of myself as someone who has bad luck, and I felt like there was something getting a hold of me. And once I learned these 3 powerful steps I'm about to share with you, you are going to freaking love it, and you're going to be able to remove these things, live your life with ease and happiness. And bad luck, who? We don't know her. Let's keep on watching. Welcome back to Awaken with Tina. My name is Tina Wong. I am a spiritual mentor and guide, and on this channel we share messages and guidances on how you can step into your truest and highest alignment. So if you guys are about that life, like this video, we would love to have you here by hitting the subscribe button as well. We post every single day, so there's so much content for you to binge on so that you can step more and more into your truth. And with that being said, let's talk a little bit about this whole bad luck situation, okay? How to remove them, 3 powerful ways. First, I want to give you a little bit of a context that it is easy, it is simple, but if you choose it to be. And I understand how crazy it is and how kind of like uncomfortable it is for you to keep on experiencing the negative cycles, the negative things, the bad lucky things that keeps on happening in your life. So I'm going to share with you these 3 ways starting now. The first way on how you can instantly remove bad luck or any negativity that is clinging and latching onto you is to first understand this one thing. And this is what I call the energetic shift, okay? I want you guys to write this down. This is the energetic shift in understanding that for the longest time, if we keep on thinking, oh my gosh, this is bad luck, these negative things getting a hold of me, what happens is that you're putting the power onto these negative entities and these bad luck and these, toxic cycle and whatnot. So you're putting the power like this, and you think of who you are and what you're capable of is like this. So this is when we want to shift the energy and saying that you don't actually have any power over me, bad luck, negative energy, toxic cycle, etc. So this is when you want to take control, and this is something that is simple and anyone can do this. And all you have to do is to say in invocation, I'm calling back my power now. I am calling back my power now. And what you can do is that you can breathe in with me. We can do this together, okay? So just breathe in. I'm calling back my power now. Breathe out. That's it. So this is when you are standing nice and firm and saying that, you know what, bad luck, what is this negative cycle? No, I get to decide that I am in control. I get to decide that these things don't have a hold over me. So even with just a slight mind shift, energy shift, subconscious shift like that, it already lessens the effect of what these things that you deem as bad luck and bad energies. The thing here is that you make something as important as you make it, right? And something it's as important as you make it, really, because when you decide something's important, that things become important. When you decide this thing has a hold over you, it has a hold over you. And when you decide it doesn't, right? So why is it that sometimes we find that certain friendships, certain relationship has more of an effect over us versus other relationships? Because we think these people are important, right? When you have a fight with your best friend, with your mom, with your dad, it has a bigger effect on you versus then, you disagree with a stranger, like you really don't care because you don't think that is important. So this is when we want to understand what is it that you're putting on that pedestal, what is it that you're putting on that importance, and once you realign, you just care less, and it doesn't have a real effect on you. And the truth is, it doesn't. So start shifting and moving now. Second way on how you can remove bad luck or negative toxic cycle in your life is to really understand this one secret. And this one secret is called what if? Okay, so write this down. What if it has another possibility? What if that your life is not always going to be this way? Because the thing is, whenever we think about something that has happened to us in the past and now we're like trying to prevent it, and we have made it into a fact, like because you had a bad luck or with dating or with men, with women, whatever in the past, for somehow our brain thinks that now, from now on, every single time is going to be bad. Every time I'm going to be unlucky because something happened to you twice, 3 times, and then you keep on thinking that. But the truth is, it is up to you to rewire your subconscious into the reality that you want to experience. So if you keep on telling your mind, this is a cycle. Exactly. Because this happened to me once, someone cheated on me once, they're gonna cheat on me again, or someone else I'm gonna date is gonna cheat on me again, right? So you have this belief that has been encoded, and sometimes doing this stuff can be quite confronting. So I wanna let you know, just kind of, have grace and be easy on yourself, because the thing is, when we are aware, that's when we shift things. So it's okay to kind of go deep and notice these things, because what I want you to do now that you notice that, are you perpetuating these patterns by confirming them, by saying, are you noticing the way you talk about things? Oh yeah, I always have bad luck. That's an affirmation, right? This is why we do affirmations in the morning. We say, I am powerful, I am rich, I am lovable, I am whatever. But then, these things lasted a few minutes, and then throughout the day, what's going on in this mind? What's going on up in here? I am unlucky. I am unlovable. Oh, people are out there to get me. You see, these are affirmations too. But the thing is, we don't realize that. So this is the moment when you realize that every thought you have is an affirmation to what your reality is about. This is when things get to shift. So you want to really step into this and ask yourself the question, what if? It's like, what if I open myself up and love comes in instead? What if, money flows into my life effortlessly? Entertain that, okay? Because I understand that sometimes for us to shift from this to that, right? From I am unlucky to I am the luckiest person. Sometimes when we think that way, our brain is not on board because we don't even believe what we're saying and thinking is so far from what we're used to. So this is why implementing the what if method really works, because it just, what if? You're just entertaining a new possibility. And over time, with repetition, like anything that we do, we are creatures of habits. Over time, with repetition, you will realize that, oh my gosh, you slowly opening up the pathways to other possibilities, that not all men are bad, not all women cheat, not all whatever, right? So then you start opening up the pathways, and then your heart and your energy is more open to that. So slowly, all the possibility gets to come into your life and flow into your life with less resistance. And that's how you actually reprogram your life, reprogram your thought, reprogram your subconscious into believing that you are actually living a really good life, and things comes to you effortlessly, and things happen to you miraculously, and not being stuck in the old ways. Another video that is going to be so valuable for you, I'll put it right here and in the description, is the lucky girl syndrome, okay? And this is how you become the most lucky person ever, okay? And I made 2 videos on this. Check it out. You'll really love that. Number 3. The number 3 way on how you can get rid of bad luck, or any toxic negative cycles, and instantly shift into a positive vibration is this. This is going to be building onto the number 1 and number 2 that we have shared. And this is really going in as a new identity, right? So this is when we're talking about identity shifting. And I want you to notice that your identity now, the person that you are now, is based on historics data, because things has happened, right? And we cling onto them. I am what? I am a nurse, because you know that to be true, because you went to, nursing school, you went to, you go to job as a nurse, right? For example, like who we say we are is based on what we know we are and what has happened, and we claim it as our truth. But what if you really start to claim and shift your identity into the person that you know that you desire to become instead? So who is it that you desire to become? And this is the word that I go really deep with my clients, with my coaching clients inside Aries Mastermind and my private clients, because the thing here is that when you shift your identity, this is when things get to happen for you, because you you are who you think you are who you say you are. So start having a different narrative, meaning that instead of looking the past and looking for this is who I am based on the past, I got cheated on, I got bad luck, I got this. Now moving into the future and thinking about, well, who do I want to be instead? Is it true that I wanted to be someone who is chill, who is relaxed, good things just happen to me, abundance just come in so effortlessly, people just flocking into my life, and I have the most beautiful, loving relationship? Is it true that it's what you desire? Then it is your responsibility to anchor this code in to your life every single day. And how you can do it is that instead of spending 90% of our time looking at the past, looking at the historics, looking at what happened and how this person hurt me and how things went wrong for me, we stop those thoughts, okay? They happen, but we don't need to keep on thinking about them. We say, stop that. And then we start thinking and putting more energies in the future, in the flow of who you are actually meant to be. Rich, abundant, relaxed, wealthy, happy, peaceful, loving, kind, etc. So tune into that version of you instead. And you don't want to be spending 90% here. So now can we move the needle? Maybe you think 30% in your past, but now you have 70% to think about your future and your truest self. So just start shifting the amount of thought and energy that you put on that true identity, because the more you focus on that old identity of yours that has happened, these bad things happen, then what you're doing is that you're confirming this is so real, this is so real, this is so real. You're telling your subconscious, you're telling your mind, and what happens is that we believe 100% of our thoughts. You see? So this is why start having better thoughts, start having truer thoughts, start having thoughts that actually move you, motivate you, empower you, stretch you, instead of having thoughts that limits you, weigh you down. If you guys are interested in more about this, I made this video for you. We go really deep into the identity shifting. You're gonna really love it. Inside the description, more details, more resources. On my Instagram, I share a lot of this lives. You can go on there as well. With that being said, I love you and I'll see you soon.